else was set up though.
Okay. Alle is 11 weeks old today. Danae's working him. And notice the slack in the line on the lead. Notice that he'll lead from the left or right. Now, before we started this, I had him standing tied at the fence for about 10 minutes. Now, Mom was in the stable at that time. I was nearby, but I was able to get a good 20 feet away from him before he showed any anxiety at all. And he pulled back a little bit, but as soon as he felt the pressure, he'd give and come forward. And I think we'll show that to you again here in just a little bit. Now, Danae's going to check his feet. Don't you know the farrier's just going to be pleased with this. Now, the farrier has seen him once. That was about a month ago, maybe not quite. And he got his feet rasped. And what we're doing here, we're getting him ready for eventually putting a real honest God girth on him. And we just want him to get used to the feel of something around his back and belly, his chest. And he accepts this very well. And we've been using a towel to simulate a saddle blanket. I don't know if we're going to put that on him today or not, but depends on whether or not Danae feels like showing off. I think she feels like showing off. Little by little, a little desensitization. Yes, desensitization. He says, I really don't want to get my picture taken today. I look all moth-eaten. Losing all of his brown baby fur. You see all the black on them now. Moving side to side. Like any other toddler. Like any other toddler, he can be stubborn. Says, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go forward. The humidity's up a little bit today, so the flies are a little bit heavier. It's not really a problem that we ordinarily have to deal with here. That's 1 foot. Oh, he knows what's coming. He loses his balance a little bit, but he gives pretty readily. And you notice he's not pulling back on that rope either. And the rope really isn't tied, it's just looped around there, just to give a little bit of resistance. But as soon as he feels that resistance, he stops and he moves forward. Good job. I don't know who's better trained, Alle or Danae. I think today we're going to pull some tail hairs, get him DNA color tested. He says, oh boy, I like this. Now, if you're wondering where Mom is, she's behind me. I've got her tied to a post over my right shoulder. Really likes being scratched between the ears by Danae. Doesn't like it so much with me. He likes it with her. Yeah, I want to see her do that when he's a yearling. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's it for the show today, folks.